All right, let's see what's going on today. I really don't know. Ooh, kale chips are in the oven. Yeah. Ooh, they're fine, I think. What are they gonna have to be? Ooh, I don't know. That needs to be clean. And I don't need no 500 degrees auto clean. It needs some cleaning. Ooh. Pieces of kale. Everybody likes that. Okay. That's how Mike's straightening up is coming. What's up, Mikey? I'll not put you on the film, right? Because you weren't told you're going to be on it. Man, these guys are loving that kale. I think, what'd you take the goats next door to eat the neighbor's yard?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Goats are next door doing Mike's business. Get Mike Goats. Where he basically will bring the goats over there and clean up your yard for your residential, commercial. This is not a sale. I'm just telling you what's going on. All right. Oh, so you say. All right. Okay. Hot tub's got to go in there. All right. Got this Dyna glue. What is it? Some kind of cook. I like cooking. All right. The calamansas. All those white things and the flowers turn to fruit. So this little tree is trying to produce more fruit than its size. So I don't know. That's some Del Monte pineapples in there. Everybody's doing good. Still got one. What was that? That's not a loquat. That's a kumquat. One kumquat left. He's still ripening, but new flowers. And so this kumquat seems to be an ever bloom, much like the calamansis, which makes great juice, man. High vitamin C, and the leaves, great tea. But always flowering, always giving you fruit. So if you want to go to the grocery store, you go ahead. You know what I mean? That was that black castor oil. I did verify it is the black kind from Jamaica that was grown on that hill over by the Walmart there where I fish in that pond. But yeah, that stalk just produced a plant. So I'll have one there, one over there, and that's the Mexican oregano, which looks a lot like the French thyme or the, you see that luscious thyme that they have in the islands. This is oregano version, good for medicinal purposes. I'm just learning about that one, but great on your meat and stuff. This new peach tree, the stone peach, it's a baby and it's producing so many peaches like crazy. It's nuts. My pops will get some peaches, always like, make sure the trees you planted, we get fruit right away. And I'm like, okay, Dad, but that takes some time, It takes some time to do that. So these trees, I started cultivating them about, some of them 2-3 years ago, and kind of bonsai'd them so that they'll give me fruit when they're small, and they'll kind of stay small, Just when I was going to get some mango trees, this guy was he was flowering, but the producer, the man who's basically splicing these trees, he doesn't know what it is. So it could be coconut mango, it could be We don't know. You can't really tell from this, from the from the leaves. You know, the cultivar won't bear itself, and mangoes are not true cultivars. If you take a mango that you love and plant the seed, it don't mean you're gonna get the kind of mango you planted. Not unless you know what you're doing. And this guy knows what he's doing. All right. We got some Edo's malanga. Look how much this malanga produces. Like each one of these eyes is another malanga tree. Fantabulous. Those white dots. Each one, another malanga. So I can cut this into like 8 pieces and get malanga. Look at this one malanga. Right? I'm holding it by a stem, but it's tough. Right? Beautiful. Gonna plant them here. There's some there from last year. That whole fruit I never got to, and I put up like 8 plants right beside it. Looks like another small one cocoa filled basket, and that cocoa gewe, which is great. That's like my uncles in Jamaica loved cocoa, the ones who planted it. I got to figure out exactly which ones loved it, but I think Gilbert's one. And basically, there's always some cocoa left in the field, which is great, which means because if you plant cocoa and it grows, you're always going to miss some. You always leave some anyway, because you know you have neighbors, you have animals that you have to share what you got. So you leave something there, and then you have something next year. The way it's designed, it grows spiral down in a circle into the earth like the way of oats. You know, you say sow your wild oats. If you go YouTube sowing wild oats, and you'll see that little oat as it starts to sprout. It starts to screw into the earth. You know what I mean? Well, this plant screws down spiral like into the earth, and it leaves little cocos or malangas or edos, whatever you want to call the ones you got. Leaves them in the ground, so always something will grow. Like in Hawaii, it's taro. Yeah, that same plant. Okay, let me show you the big one. This right here, that's like the national food of Hawaii. You know that poi they make. The poi is really, they take this, and if any of you guys been to Hawaii, you know that poi is not delicious. But that is a taro, or an edo, or a malanga, or a whole heap of names. Depends on where you're from and what part of that place you're from. But that taro is what makes the poi. And you go there and say, I can't wait to eat that taro. And it's not delicious. But a lot of the starch foods are not delicious, but they're very nutritious and staple foods. You know, you might have whatever you're eating with it, whether you're vegetarian, pescatarian, whatever Aryan you are, or non-Aryan. You know, I don't care. But, oh yeah, I'm trying to find food. That cactus, hope it survives. I don't know. This Meyer lemon tree, you see it's got new sprouts and everything. Gave a lot of large lemons last year. But, you know, it's in its come again season, spring, whatever. The coconut, it's doing well. They said it wouldn't survive the winter. But let me tell you something. You see this right here? Don't go buy no heavy duty stuff, but just get yourself, you know, some nice little, not too expensive, but good enough. No, nothing's gonna burn down your yard. Get something like that, and it'll keep your coconut tree and your avocado. That's an avocado tree. This is a large house, like a Mexican house, like a big house. I don't know. I might be lying. I was told stuff, but like this, those little green dots. This thing, I'm bending down. This thing doesn't even reach my waist, but it's got little avocados on it, which will be big avocados. So I can't let it fruit. I can let maybe 1 or 2 and let them come up. But if I let all of them come, it'll wear out that tree and try to support those fruit rather than building the root. I'd rather a root, so I'll have more fruit for my youth. We eat them fruit, you know. So I'd rather no fruit this year or one or two nice, pear, avocado pear, and lots of good root system. Anyway, this is another calamansi. It's ever producing, all year round, winter, summer, you know, all year round. And if you ever drink that juice, like you squeeze some of those with some honey, like in some warm water, warm it up to extract the calamansi flavor. It's like I'll burst one on the other side so you can see. Over in the gully, this is a gully here where I'm putting some things. There's another Edos or Malanga. This gully fills with water, so in Malanga I just love water, so I'm gonna let it soak it up. All right, this one, you see that green at the top? That actually is like new sprout. It's sprouting new leaves. I'm training this to be dwarfs as well. This is gonna give me fruit this year. That's what kind of mango is that? Oh, that's popular mango in Jamaica. It's one of those choice mangoes. That's what I got it. My dad is always talking about Alfonso. If I'm in Jamaica, especially Kingston, I want a Bombay. I want to suck about a dozen of those. Forget about any jerk meat or fish or that crap. You give me a dozen of those Bombays because you can't get them anywhere else. Well, not in Jamaica or in America now. Patch of grass. This patch of grass, it's a wild grass. I don't know what it is. Well, I do. The picture of this app told me what it is, but I can't wait to see it large. It's the way the root system is. It looks like it grows into like trees. We'll see. Anyway, that's the mango. We don't know what it is. That's more of the black castor oil or castor tree. That's another Mexican herb. As it grows, I'll find out what it is. Ask my neighbor. Away we go. All right. Oh yeah, sunflower. A lady called Sunshine, Sunny 420. That's her product. She sells good stuff. Just look up Sunny 420. It's good. All right, more calamansi. Lord, it's good. All right. Let's see some pineapples. This here is a struggling, what is it? Dragon fruit cactus. This right here, that's actually a breadfruit. No, that's not breadfruit. That's jackfruit tree. I'm gonna plant that and make a bench, like go along my fence, so it'll slant, so it'll grow into a seat where you can sit and pick. Rather than climb the tree to get breadfruit, you'll just sit on the bench and reach over and grab one. Not breadfruit, sorry, jackfruit. All right, that's a Mexican sunflower. Slightly different tree. That's where it came from. That's its mother. Let me see if I can get that flower. The season hasn't even begun and she's putting out flowers. All right. That's a Mexican sunflower. Struggling peppers. Trying to grow. We'll clean this up. Oh, there's a malanga hide. Yes, I don't kill the herbs. I let them grow. This is a wax apple, which is like Ethiopia apple in Jamaica. That tall tree grows like a beanstalk and gives you those red apples. The wax apple is similar, but it's not as red. I think it's the same, might be different. I don't know. Because you plant certain things. That's I don't know what the hell that is. That's some kind of tropic thing. I don't know. We'll find out. That's the red plums since last week.